Morning. Or after, what time is it?
It's
5 o'clock.
Morning.
Someone. What's up?
DJ, you guys were in an interesting spot at halftime. What's the thought process after a play like it happened at the end and there, and how you guys kind of rallied?
I think everybody, the first thing we thought about was we get the ball back as soon as we come out after half. Only been down a touchdown, and it makes the field goal. We know that we got an opportunity to be right back in the league. So I don't think anybody really, we got in the locker room, everybody's mindset was the same thing. How we gonna respond to adversity? We got to go out here and swing first. We didn't really start like we wanted to, but we didn't quit. 100 guys. Nobody had any quit in their eyes, and it was apparent.
It wasn't a great start even after the second half.
No, that's what I'm saying. And nobody folded. Nobody folded. Everybody still was, locked in on the go. This is the NFL. We know one thing for sure. Them guys are good players also. They're the best in the world too. So, sometimes the ball ain't gonna go your way. But everybody on our team had that look in their eye. Nobody quit. So we're able to pull it out of the end.
You kind of feel like the momentum totally shifted to you after Byron's play, that touchdown?
Definitely. Byron set us up for huge success. Putting that pressure, pulling that pressure off the offense. Getting that score and putting us in a position where we're thinking about putting the game out instead of getting back. That was a huge momentum swing for us. Even in that though, before that, everybody was still.
I'm sorry.
Good.
What's so many fits and starts on offense today? Fits and starts. You guys look good at some possessions, other possessions. One time, nothing happens.
That's what happens when you got new groups. Everybody's kind of trying to figure it out, but it's just developing consistency. And that's something that's just going to happen in football. It's not going to be perfect when you come to game day. But like I said before, when you got guys that sole focus is winning the game, a lot of times those mistakes. We got a chance to double back on them and capitalize on them later in the game.
Sean, would you say that the veterans that you have on the team, the new pieces, because of them being veterans, it helps you guys overcome areas where you may not be as consistent?
Definitely. I think when the natural reaction to a lot of events in the game happen, you always got a vet somewhere there to pull them in. We got young vets on our team. You think about Buddha. He's not what is this, year 5 for Buddha? Or 4 or 5, he's not a super old vet, but these guys, they get it, And when you got guys like that on every group on our team, it's easy to be able to rein it in with stuff. When the game gets a bit overwhelming and everybody's tempers are flaring, it's easy to pull it back in when you got guys like that on the sideline.
Sean Kugler made a bunch of moves. Your right guard tackle, then you'll lose 2 guards. How did everybody cohesively get together and get it done despite all that?
Didn't blink one time. Sean Harlow and Max Garcia came in and rolled. Big hats off to them guys. That's a tough situation to put in, come in the middle of a game and have to go. And them guys came in and responded like you would hope they do. They didn't bet our last. We had a lot of guys out during camp. So when we came back, we had gotten reps with Max in there, and I got almost 2 weeks of reps with Sean in camp, so it was not hard for us to communicate. It was pretty much something that was kind of almost second nature when we went back in there.
DJ, I know you only had 1 year at Florida with Taven, but how have you seen him progress from then to now going against him today?
It's funny because when Taven got to Florida, we used to call him the Montana Wild Man because he would just get on the field and just run straight. Like he didn't know anything about moves and all that stuff. He was just blowing people up, playing so hard, and still seeing him now learning savvy to the game, and then still at the core being who he is and just being an electric player and putting pressure on guys. That was fun to see my young guy. Even seeing Lorente, that was my OG when I got to Florida. That was who I used to go against on scout team. He's an outside linebacker. I used to go against him every day on scout team as a freshman, and then just seeing him on the field, on the other side of the field, that was awesome for me. We're talking about after the game. That was like the first time we got to go against each other in like 10 years almost.
That leadership you referred to and ability to handle adversity, is that an improvement, a change from years past?
Definitely. I think it's a sense of accountability. The leaders know who they are and they know what they mean to the team and what they got to do, and everybody's accepted their role and knowing who they have to be and how they have to be. And I think it's a change just because it's guys who are leaders that have grown every year. Kyler's growing as a leader every year. He was a leader last year. He's a leader this year. Every year he's progression. Buddha was a leader last year. He's a leader this year. Every year he's progression. I think that's something that we're just trying to continue to do, even with the older guys. Me, Shane, like the older guys, we're still trying to get better every year in the same way. So it's awesome. Amp alert. Oh, that's y'all on. That was an amp alert.